Hey YouTube, this is Shadow uh, with another review today. I know I promised that I was going to review the Power Rangers 6-inch Legacy Green Ranger figure and the Legacy Morpher that I picked up recently at Barnes & Noble. So without further delay, we're going to start the review. Alright, so with the Power Morpher, let's take a quick look at the box. Here we have the die-cast Legacy Power Rangers Mighty Morpher Power Morpher. Lights and sounds are featured. When you get the box, the Morpher is in the middle with the Tyrannosaurus coin in the middle, and then the coins of the other four Power Rangers dinosaur power coins in there. Rotate the box to the other side, give you the other features. It will play the theme song. You got a picture of the other coins here, the Morpher itself, the lights and sounds, and here's a little background on the story of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which was the first series in the Sentai when it was brought over from Japan to America. So you just take a quick look at the other sides of the box. This is back to the front. As I said, I picked this up at Barnes & Noble. So it does not have like this is not the 2013 boxes. I think it says 2015, and it doesn't say Toys R Us like exclusive on the side of it. Got this for $30 in clearance, even though the price says it's $59.95. This had a red dot on it, and it was brought into clearance. The other side and the top. Alright, now looking at the Morpher. Here is the Power Morpher. I have it flipped backwards. This is not the way you get it in the store packaging, but I have it flipped backwards for a reason. But this is the belt buckle, so I'll show that first. So this is where the Morpher is stored. It has the little knobs up here. In the Mighty Morphin version on the TV show, the knobs are on top, I believe. And in the movie version, the knobs are on the bottom. I could be wrong about that. Someone could correct me, but I think so. Here on the back, you have some screws, and you have some clips here. This will allow you to attach the Morpher to your belt buckle so that you can hold it on your pants with the Morpher on the front. Man, I keep doing that. On the other side over here, the Morpher, we'll flip it around to the front. Here's the Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Morpher from 1993, but updated to this is 2013 standards. So this is heavy die-cast metal. This is pretty good weight in my hands. This is not. It might say like it might be like a child's toy per se, but I wouldn't give this to a child. This is more of an adult collector piece for somebody who's old enough to appreciate this. So here we have first the Morpher on the outside, which is really nice. It has the Power Rangers like labels, but this is like I don't know. It's not a sticker. It's something like painted or something here. Here we have silver metal, black, red. It's nice colors, contrasting. The TV show Morphers, they're all the same. As opposed to the movie Morphers, they have different colors. The back, as you can see, this part flips down so that you can put your hand underneath, and when you do the Morphin action, you click the button on the right hand, and you'll kind of do that kind of action to morph. So that's why it kind of had it backwards. So that way when you wear it on the outside of your belt, clipped in, with your right hand, you can grab the Morpher, pull it out, and do the Morphin action like they did on the show. Here you have some nice stickers representing the different colors of the members of the team of the original 5. And you have the screws, and here's another screw where you take off this back plate that will let you put in LR44 batteries, which are like watch size batteries. And I wasn't sure if this came with them included, so I bought a pack at a dollar store. And here are what they look like. They're very small and flat and like shaped like buttons. But go figure, when I open it up, there were batteries in here. So if you buy this, do not buy batteries for it. Actually, I would recommend testing it out first before you head to the store. So I guess what everyone came to see is the Morphin action. So here we go. We pull down this on the side. I'm doing it backwards, but my hand would be behind it. And you would press this button on out here, and you do that. And there we go. And it opens up, and you have the coin in the front, which is really cool, which represents the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And each ranger would have a different coin for their Zord. And then if you wanted to remove the coin, you press this button on the back. See, it pushes in, and the coin would eject like that. So here we go with the coins, the die-cast coins, the prehistoric animal, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the back, which has a nice like weathering dark kind of feature in there. And then the set also comes with 4 other heavy die-cast coins. Let me get these organized here. So we have Triceratops, Pterodactyl, Mastodon, and Saber-toothed Tiger. All here. And each one of these coins are the same size and they fit the same way in here. I can demonstrate that really easy. So now here comes where the fun gets in. You turn it on, and now when you turn it on, you get that sound. Let me do that one more time so you can see it. And that's the sound that the Rangers would get from Zordon, and it would be on the communicator, the watch, and you would kind of like let them know that you was kind of sending them an alert to go fight some putties or something. There were trouble, there was danger. And then the other thing you can do, you hold the button down. Well, you're going to close this up, and then we're going to open this up, and we get 4 lights that go up around this. I believe this is the newer model because the original one just had 1 light at the top that's opened up. The 2013 version, mine has new electronics, so it opens up with 4 lights. So we close that back down, and then we open it up again and hold the button down after getting the extra sound effect. And now we have the theme song to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers playing in the background. And there you have it. That is the 2015 Power Rangers Legacy Morpher review. Here's the Legacy Green Ranger 6-inch figure from Saban, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We take a quick look at the box. Here he goes, the back, and it shows you when you collect the other figures in the first wave, which has the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger and the Green Ranger, and the red, blue, and yellow Ninja Storm Rangers. You collect parts and you make a Megazord figure, which was in the first season of Power Rangers. So if you take a look in the front, we have a really nice packaging. We have the green lightning bolt and an up-close screenshot of the Green Ranger, of his helmet, and his dragon sword, and also of the figure, so you can clearly see the figure in box and his accessories in here. So now what we're going to do is just open the box and take a look. Here's a quick shot of the Ranger and its packaging. When you take it out of the box, I just wanted to mention that there was a really cool lightning bolt that's, you know, in the Power Rangers logo symbol in the background that I really like. That's in the box. That shows a level of attention to detail and a little bit of fan service in there. So I like that they covered that aspect of showing that inside there for the fans. And here we have the figure in the plastic clamshell. So now we're going to take him out and then look at his articulation and detail. Alright, so here we have the Green Ranger figure right out of the box, and it looks really good up close, which is pretty nice. Here it comes with its Dragon Dagger, a sheath for the Dragon Dagger, the Sword of Darkness, which was on an episode of the TV show. He has 2 exchange hands that you can put the weapons into, so it fit in like that. You can detach them from that ball joint that's right there using, looks like a little peg, and there you would snap it in. And so to, you know, obviously to complete this guy, let's just snap this in here, and it pegs in the hole really nicely. And let's put the sword, the dagger. And let me just look at this really closely, because this is really cool. He had, as many of you know, this Tommy was the Green Ranger. He got his powers from Rita, and he was given this flute, sword, dagger to basically summon the Dragon Sword out of the water. And it would basically come in and he can control it, kind of like the Pied Piper or something. So it made Tommy seem like a really cool character, that he had like his own Zord and like figure, and his own like weapons. So here we have the Green Ranger, and you take a look at him as I try to do this on my camera. Let's see articulation here. You can go 360 here with the head, which is really cool. They went with the classic MMPR kind of look, because he doesn't have the silver on the top like he did in the later episodes and in the Superpower Beatdown. His head can go back, his head can go down, his arms have a joint, shoulder joint, but they're kind of restricted by the shield, which is part of his character, so you can't really do much there. You can swivel here at the bicep. You got 2 joints you can bend here, the elbow, which is good. He has a swivel here and like a peg here at the ball joint, so it allows him movement up and down there, which is pretty good. The diaphragm joint, ab crunch, he can go pretty far back. He can go forward. I forget what you call these hips, but they're like ball joints. So you have one here that can kind of swivel this way. Another that can kind of go back. Another one that can kind of go out, which is good. Okay, you should be able to do like martial arts kind of poses. He has a double knee joint here, bend. He has a swivel at the boot and the shin. The ankle can go in and out like this, kind of like a Marvel Legends. It can go back really far, but it doesn't really want to go forward too much. And it's interesting, their shoe kind of looks like a, I don't know, their foot kind of looks like a shoe, as opposed to, I don't know, like a, I don't know if it would look this different on the TV show, but that's just me, nitpicks. But looking at the belt and everything, the details looks really good. The Morpher looks accurate. As you remember, the Green Ranger and the White Ranger had gold on their Morphers, not silver like the one I just showed. So that's pretty accurate. He has some muscle and sculpt, you know, like some like into his body, but he doesn't really, not as much as the other figures that he used to have. So he doesn't look too muscled. He looks pretty show accurate. These are kind of like cheaper versions of the SH Figure Arts figures, I believe. So for $20, I don't think you can beat the price. Matter of fact, let's see if we can put Tommy holding the green dagger. There we go. Get him to stand. If you could bring the dagger up, and he can do that pretty well, and look like he's playing his sound into there. And like I said, he has the hands and the Sword of Darkness, which is a nice throw-in feature, because the dagger and everything else would have been enough with the extra hands, but to have this too is pretty cool, because there was an episode in the arc where he did have a second sword when he was evil, and it's really detailed really nicely. It has a nice red gem and black on the handle, and then metallic silver all the way up. And you can see the figure here from the back. So all in all, a pretty good figure. I would definitely recommend it. So to end the review, in closing, we talked a little bit about the Green Ranger figure, the Morpher, and the extra play features that come with all of these. I would definitely recommend getting this Green Ranger figure and also the Red Ranger that's available, if you can find him. And I definitely recommend the Morpher. If I had to choose one of the two, of course, I think the Morpher a little bit, for somebody like me who grew up with the show, who I always wanted to have a Morpher, something like actual, like tangible, that was like a real prop from the show, that you could walk around with. I would use the Morpher, but the Green Ranger figure is really nice. The only problem I have with it, like I said, some parts of the sculpt seem a little inconsistent. The paint seems done really well, but some of the joints too seem kind of loose. At least maybe just mine. Out of the box, he kind of wants to bend and do his own thing. The ankles kind of seem a little weak, and the joint up here seems a little loose. So I don't know if that's just mine. Maybe I can do something to stiffen it up, tighten it. But I would definitely recommend the figure and the Morpher. The figure, I got it for $20 at a Target, I believe. Morpher can be found for as low as $30, but it probably goes for about $60 or even as much as $80 on eBay if you try to look otherwise. Yeah, so that wraps up my review. Be sure to stay tuned to my channel for more videos like these, where I do videos of unboxings and reviews and rants on other stuff that I enjoy. Please leave a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.